Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please take seat.
Thank you.
Anushree.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anushree, please introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Sir, as you mentioned, my name is Anushree and I come from Madhubani district of Bihar, sir. I did my schooling from Bihar itself. Thereafter, I did my Bachelor's of Science in Agriculture from Acharya N.G. Ranga University, Hyderabad, sir. After completing my graduation, sir, I did my postgraduate diploma, Management in Agriculture. It is also in Hyderabad, sir, from Indian Council of Agricultural Research, National Academy of Agriculture Research and Management, ICR NAR. So for last 3 years, I have been associated with Rallis India Limited, a Tata enterprise. It is a pioneer in agrochemical in India. And so my hobbies include agri-tourism and public speaking, sir.
Okay, my member will start the question. I will join in the last.
Hello, Anushree.
Hello, sir.
You have not mentioned your job in DAF.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, for a job experience certificate was mandatory, sir. And I could not get that time from my company. I have got it later, sir, but that time I could not get.
So what was your job about?
Sir, I am in Rallis India Limited, sir. It's a pesticide company under Tata Group. And sir, I am in sales and marketing division. I am a product executive. And my job is related mainly to the product development and marketing of agrochemicals.
Okay, so don't you think these pesticides and agrochemicals, they are a threat to, a lot of threats they cause to the production chain, to the diversity of crops, etc. How do you handle these challenges going forward?
Yes, sir. Sir, you are correct, sir, that pesticides are a threat to, so you meant for environment, sir?
Yes, sir, environment specifically.
Okay, sir. Sir, to environment, sir, it is a threat to some extent, sir. Sir, having said that, sir, there has been a lot of improvement in R&D from the time first pesticides were introduced. Like DDT, it is now banned for agricultural uses, sir. Also, sir, in India, we have a very strict regulation and monitoring when it comes to pesticide. That is Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. They are maintaining,
so
sir.
Who's the approving authority beyond Ministry of Agriculture? I mean, tell me the government arrangement, the legal arrangement that the pesticides has to undergo clearance.
Sir, under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, sir, we have CIBRC, sir, Central Insecticide Board and Registration Committee, sir. It is the main body which regulates the registration, sales, marketing, distribution of the pesticide in India, sir.
Okay, please tell 3 key differences between insecticides and pesticides.
Yes, sir. Sir, pesticide is an umbrella term, sir, and it includes insecticide, herbicides, and fungicides, sir, and rodenticides also it can include. But sir, insecticide is particular to insects, sir. So this is one major difference, sir.
Okay. So Anushree.
Yes, Anushree, sir.
So you have a hobby of public speaking.
Yes, sir, I do have, sir.
Right. So now I would ask you, suppose you are giving a speech and there are some 500 people sitting in front of you. Now tell me, what shall be more important, the audience or the topic or the content?
Yes. Sir, for a public speaker, sir, most important thing is audience, sir. And our topic and the content we are going to speak, it should also relate to the audience, sir, for a speaker to be effective.
But don't you think that we have entered into a post-truth era only because of this very preference, that we are preferring audience to content? We are telling what people want to hear rather than what is true and what is the substance. You agree to this point of view?
Yes, sir, I agree to a larger extent, sir.
So, would you like to rethink again that you'll stick to the content rather than the audience?
Sir, audience is important, especially public speaking, sir. Sir, if I'm not wrong, sir, you are referring to the social media, sir. So that cannot be a part of public speaking, sir. But when we are
no, see, the whole atmosphere of the so-called post-truth era we are talking about.
Yes, sir.
That is created through everything, social media, public speaking, the global leaders, especially in different countries. There is a surge in hyper-nationalism.
Yes, sir.
So do you see that more allegiance to emotions and emotional appeals, and they are prioritizing audience over content, has led us into such trap? You agree to it, right?
Yes, sir, I do agree, sir.
So would you like to rethink then? The next time you go and speak, you will focus more on content rather than audience.
Sir, I'll try to have a content which can be beneficial to the audience. But again, if my content is not as per the taste and as per the audience, sir, they won't be able to connect with it, sir. And the very purpose of public speaking will be defeated, sir, at that point
Okay.
of time.
So do you think you will be able to practice public speaking or extempore when you come to EPFO?
Yes, sir, I do think so.
What are the venues available?
Yes, sir. Sir, as an enforcement officer, sir, when an enforcement officer works on field, sir, there are avenues where public speaking can come handy, sir. And for example, when the enforcement officer acts as a public relations officer, sir, at that point of time, he or she needs to connect to the audience there. And also during the workshops, sir, because nowadays workshops are very important, like for e-nomination or Nidhi Aapke Nikat program. In such workshops also public speaking will be
Okay,
handy,
fine.
sir.
Anushree, my last question. I'll give you 45 seconds.
Okay, sir.
And the topic of your extempore is e-governance in EPFO.
Okay, sir.
And your time starts now.
Okay, sir. Sir, EPFO since 2018 has been on this marvelous journey of turning into EPFO, and this has been possible through the e-governance initiatives of EPFO that it is taking under the guidance of Ministry of Labour and Employment, sir, and using our central government's platform like DigiLocker and Umang app. So now EPFO has made its whole process of digital claim and digital withdrawal seamless through M-Seva, through the portals like M-Seva, and also it is having its EPF IGMS grievance redressal portal, which has been recently revamped as EPF IGMS, and this has also received a Gold Scotch Award, sir. So with all these endeavors, I am very sure that EPFO will attain its mission of becoming an organization with state-of-the-art facilities of e-governance. Thank you, sir.
So, Anushree,
Yes, sir.
so you are currently working with the Tata Group, right?
Yes, sir.
So, they are managing their own PF through trust.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware about that?
Yes, sir. I'm
So,
aware.
what is the current interest rate?
So, of Tata Group, sir.
Yes.
Sir, it is, as far as I know, sir, it is equal to what EPFO is giving, sir.
It has to be equal to,
Yes, sir.
but it is greater than what government is giving. What is
Okay,
it?
sir.
You must be having your pension plan or
Yes,
PF
sir, we are
deductions with the
having,
trust.
Yes,
Have you
sir.
seen your
Sir, I have not
portal?
logged into that portal, sir.
How long you are working there?
Sir, I have been working there for 3 years, sir.
3 years you haven't seen how much deductions you have done?
Sir, it comes into the pay slip, sir, that
Mhm.
what is being deducted and
Mhm.
deposited, but the interest at that particular, sir, it does not reflect in the pay slip.
So last 3 years of accumulation you haven't seen of your PF deductions or accumulation
No, sir, accumulation I have not checked, sir.
not checked?
No, sir, I have not
All
checked.
right. So are you aware about the current interest rate with Government of India?
Yes, sir, I am aware, sir. It is
What is it?
8.1%, sir.
So how this 8.1% and how Government of India is able to provide, what are the bottlenecks that government cannot provide beyond Tata Group? Tata is definitely giving more than 8.1,
Okay, sir.
but government cannot able to afford giving 8.1. Why? Any particular reason?
Sir, I am aware about EPFO's investment and the basket of investments, sir. And coming to the Tata Group, sir, I am not very well aware about
They are
their
also
basket
doing
of
the
investments,
investment.
sir. So, sir, the major reason which I can think of, sir, is for any of these schemes, when it comes to providing interest, it largely depend upon their investment, sir, and how they're investing. Like, is it more towards equity or it is more towards sovereign bonds? So, if any of the product is more towards equity, sir, then naturally the interest rates are better, sir.
You mentioned about sovereign bonds, right?
Yes.
So you understand what is sovereign gold bond?
Sovereign gold bonds, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a Government of India scheme to
Yes, sir. It is a
monetize
government.
the gold.
Yes, sir.
So can you just explain it?
Yes, sir.
Please
Sir,
explain sovereign gold bond. Have you ever invested or have
so I am
seen?
not invested in sovereign gold bonds, sir, but I have read about
Okay.
it.
Please, key features of sovereign gold bond.
Yes,
What was
sir.
the basic need to float this scheme in the market by the government?
Yes. So the sovereign gold bond was bought by Government of India, and the basic motivation behind bringing this was to curb the gold import because it creates a huge pressure on the government exchequer and it creates our trade deficits. So this was the major purpose behind having the sovereign gold bond, because a person can invest into this gold bond and they also get some around 1.5 to 2% interest, but there is no physical gold as such involved. But during redeeming, the good thing is that a person can redeem at the current prices of gold in the market. So this was used as an incentive for people to invest in the sovereign gold bond. At the same time, government could curb the physical imports.
So will it increase the demand for the gold, or it will decrease the demand for the gold, actual gold?
Sir, it's like as far as I remember, it was 2018 when sovereign gold bond, or 17 it was born.
No, it was before that.
So, but sir, it has not had much effect as such on the import because it has not been very successful in curbing the imports, sir.
All right. So, have you heard about any of the unorganized sector schemes?
Yes, sir, I have heard.
Okay, just please let us know any of it.
Yes, sir. Sir, government has quite some schemes for the upliftment of unorganized sector, sir. Sir, when coming to social security schemes, sir. So, sir, for pension, we have Atal Pension Yojana, sir. And we have NPS also, where anybody can invest in NPS. Then, sir, we have Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana. We have Pradhan Mantri Laghu Vyapari Mandhan Yojana. And
So,
Kisan
you
Mandhan.
understand Pradhan Mantri Mandhan Yojana? Basic key points.
Yes.
You are into sales and marketing.
Yes, sir.
You have 45 seconds to market this particular scheme to the panel.
Sure, sir. Sir, today I would like to talk about the Mandhan Yojana of our Government of India. There are mainly three types: Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi, Pradhan Mantri Laghu Vyapari, and Kisan Mandhan Yojana. I believe that this is a very good scheme coming to social security, especially pension, because in this there is a fixed pension which is available for you for your retirement life after 60 years of age. 3,000 of pension is fixed, which you will be getting every month. And moreover, there is a matching contribution from the Government of India. Like their contribution varies from 55 rupees to 200 rupees per month, and the same contribution will be given by Government of India. And moreover, there is a flexibility on the age on which you can join from 18 to 40 years of age. So with these features, I believe that you should opt for this scheme for securing your future and post-retire, making your post-retire life without any tension and peace. You can have a peaceful life.
All right, Anushree, that's all from my side. Sir, please.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Anushree, tell me something about Munger, your birthplace.
Yes, sir. Sir, Munger is a district in the central south region of Bihar. And sir, historically it has been famous for if we talk about ancient, so it was a part of the Anga kingdom, sir. And coming to the most famous thing of Munger, when Mir Qasim, he shifted his capital from Murshidabad to Munger to maintain his distance from East India Company. And Mir Qasim was also responsible for creating many things in Munger, like the Killa of Munger. Munger Killa is famous, and the Surang. And then there is arms and ammunition factory which was established by Mir Qasim.
Okay, you are from Madhubani also, your permanent address given to Madhubani.
Yes, sir. My birthplace is Munger, sir, but actually my permanent address is Madhubani.
Madhubani. Tell me something about Madhubani also.
Okay, sir. So Madhubani is, I would say, is the heart of Bihar and the heart of the area called Mithilanchal. And it has been rich historically, culturally. Its cuisine is rich. And sir, the most famous thing from Madhubani, which we all know, is Madhubani painting. And we can cite the roots of Madhubani painting from Ramayana itself, which was the kingdom of Janaka, Videha kingdom. And coming to other famous things in Madhubani, there is Makhana, which is very famous. Also, it has a GI tag. And then other thing is Pan is famous from Madhubani. Apart from that, Mathili, which is one of the language in our 8th schedule. And the artists from Madhubani, like recently got Padma Shri, that was Dulari Devi in 2020. She got Padma Shri for Madhubani painting, sir.
Okay. you are agriculture side, agricultural. You have done your graduation in agriculture. How to increase agricultural production of India? India is suffering from some loss of crop and production. The how, in your opinion, how to increase production?
Yes. Sir, production in India is suffering. One of the major reason behind it has been the fragmented land holding, sir. And this our average land holding in India is just 1.08 hectare, which is very less. And this is one of the reason that most of the things for the advancement of agriculture, like mechanization, is there, and there are other mechanization and input applications are not being done properly, sir. So first thing we need to correct this, sir. We need to have economies of scale here in production, and second thing, sir, second thing which I believe would help will be having a proper diversification of agriculture. So now we are tilted toward the rice wheat system of cultivation, sir.
My question, I think you could not understand my question, thrust of the question. I wanted why the production of important crop had been dwindled, reduced of late, recently. I mean, you were talking about the historical perspective of fragmentation and all that. There was not a thrust of the question. Question was how to increase the production which has been suffered due to certain reasons. I wanted what are the factors that has affected the production and how to increase the production. That was the question.
Okay, sir. As far as I know and I can understand is some major decline in production has come from northern part of India, sir, that to Punjab, Haryana and western UP, sir. For example, a staple crop for wheat and rice, and the reason is the loss of fertility of soil, sir, there, and the loss of fertility of soil and the groundwater table, sir. These two are the major reasons, sir.
Okay, Government of India has constituted a very big committee. Can you tell about something about it?
Yes.
What is that?
So recently government has created a committee, and there are three broad agendas, sir, behind that committee. First thing is to ensure the efficient and transparent MSP, sir. And second thing is to promote diversification of agriculture. And the third agenda is zero budget natural farming. So these three are the agenda, and the committee is headed by the former agricultural secretary and agricultural economist from Niti Aayog.
Government of India has just one of the its issued has discovered a very good variety of wheat for which can fight the increase in temperature, normal temperature, global temperature.
Okay,
Will you be able to point it out, the name of the variety of the wheat?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about.
What do you understand by the growth hormones?
Yes, sir. So growth hormones are the chemicals like auxin, gibberellin. These are the chemicals which is naturally also present and which can be artificially also implied to the plant, sir. So which helps in increasing the growth of the growth and development of the plant, sir. So mostly it is 5 types.
What do you understand by the C4 plants?
So C4 plants, sir. So may I take just few seconds to recollect,
Sure.
sir?
Mm.
Sir, right now I'm not able to recollect the exact thing, but like if it's your permission is there, I can make a guess. Sir.
No guess is allowed.
Okay, sir.
Okay, my last question is why the bamboo is no more a forestry species?
Yes, sir. Sir, bamboo has been included in the Forest Right Act, sir. It was included from forestry species to minor forest produce.
It was included in Forest Right Act.
Yes, sir, as far as I remember, sir.
Okay, the formality was over, Anushree.